Ramon Ray, editor of Smart Hustle magazine and with Infusionsoft, and we're at Icon 2016. You can feel the passion, right? The biggest and best sales and marketing event for small businesses. And who are you, Amanda? I know your name. Who are you, and who do you work for?
Yes, Amanda Holmes. I'm CEO of Chet Holmes International. We've serviced over 200,000 businesses worldwide, and we just teach them how to get from 500,000 to a million, from million to five, from 5 to 10, 10 to 100 and beyond.
And is it a sales and marketing company, or is it more a business growth company? Just dive in a bit more about the company.
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay. So we have sales and marketing training with our coaches and consultants. We also have a content section, an Empire Research Group that does research and writers. But it's not just that sales and marketing, copywriting or what funnel do I need. It's also, let's look at your business from a holistic standpoint and see, where are you leaving money on the table? What people on your staff are just a cancer to the rest of your team, and how do we need to arrange this? Uncle Sal just really needs to go. I know you want him on staff, but so it's guiding companies through. We work with CEOs and executives to grow.
And I think as I've been learning throughout Icon, I've been with Infusionsoft for 4 years, it's beyond just the software, which people dive into. And whether it's Infusionsoft or something else, sorry, Infusionites who are seeing this, whatever the software may be. But the point is it's beyond, and I like how you said that. You're really about the growth of the company, which is about hiring, sales, finances, and am I correct? It's beyond just the software tool you're using. It's more than the tool.
Yeah. We actually specialize a lot in those offline businesses that have sales teams that need to figure out how to manage people, right? How do you create a culture? How do you create leadership in your executive team? So, yeah.
So let's talk about a few tips or insights. I'm sure you have dealt with bazillions of small business owners and large businesses. What are the things you say, Ramon? I wish I could have a penny for every time I could tell people to stop doing these 3 things, these 2 things, these 4, whatever it is. Just bullet point it for us. What are the few things? Stop doing this, and let us talk about what are some best practices, things that, hey, here's what some of our best clients are they're doing. So. Oh
my gosh. So if we're talking to young hustlers, like somebody that's just got an idea, I love talking to entrepreneurs that are just starting their game. They're trying to figure out what the idea is, and they have this big picture. And I find too often than not that they have so many different things that they never get anything done. So that is such a huge problem, and I would say for anybody that's starting a business, focus on something that you think you can do great, and then build out from there. And especially when you have all the time in the world to do everything, time management is such a key. I would definitely say pick up our book, our New York Times bestseller.
And what is the name?
The Ultimate Sales Machine. The first chapter is the 6 steps to increase your productivity by 400%, and it's just 6 simple steps. So for an entrepreneur that doesn't know what they're doing, spend 4 hours a day finding new clients. That should be bare minimum. Put it in your calendar. Okay, from 9 a.m. to 12 every single day, I'm going to find new clients. From 12 to 1, this is what I'm going to do. From 1 to 2, and chunk it into, 1 hour a week, I'm going to make sure that I work on my IT, because I know I need work on that. For another 2 hours a week, I'm going to work on my funnel.
Keep going. Sorry, I just want to check.
Walking away from me.
It is a big capture. Time management. Let's start from where you left off. You were talking about funnel. Start from there and continue on. I'm going to edit it. Go ahead. I left your train of thought. I know I did. Sorry.
It's okay.
Something on my mind to make sure the recording is on.
Yep.
So it's on.
Okay.
You're talking about time management. I'm going to put time to work on my funnel. Start there and continue. So when I edit it, I can put those together.
Yep. So it's so key to be able to spend that 1 hour a week working on the things that are most important. So pick the impact areas in your business. So I need this. Product creation would be one, right? If you're just starting. Where am I going to get my clients? How do I get my clients? Actually going and getting clients. Because a lot of the time I find that entrepreneurs go, oh, it's almost ready. Oh, it's almost ready. Oh, it's almost ready. Get out there and just start selling it.
But what about being perfect? What about Amanda? What about it's not, the cookies are not quite done yet? What about that aspect?
You won't know until you start selling it, right? You'll find out in the fields.
Okay, so
that's the majority of the time what I tell people.
And then what about for those who are a bit more seasoned, unless there's not different advice, but let's say I've been in business 3 years. I'm not bad, I'm not in debt. Maybe I have a team of 2 or 3 people making $500,000 a year, give or take-ish.
Yep.
What do you tell them? They want to get to the next level.
Yep.
What do they do? What are some things they should stop doing or start doing?
Yep. So I'll tie it back to that time and working on your business instead of just in it. So if you're 500K and you're trying to get to $1 million, you're going to start having to take yourself out of roles and putting other people into those roles. So 1 hour a week, okay, what can I do to find the recruiting? Okay, I need to start recruiting. And even though you want to be in that every day and answer every sales call and work with every client because you do it best, yes, you do it best. But now it's time to find somebody else and
That's
you
hard.
train them. Yeah. It is hard, but that's the way to get growth, right?
We talked about that in one of the sessions today, the small business icons. Small business icons are those people who are deemed by their peers to be the best in their business. And one thing they talked about was not the software, not all the other stuff we can talk about here, but process. And I know that's tough for me, being a creative person to a degree, but I guess that's important, process.
Majority, so I'll let you in on a little secret.
Tell us the secret, okay.
So the secret is that majority of people come to us because they love, we teach something called Core Story. And it's kind of similar to content marketing, but a little bit different. It falls into your sales process as well. And they want to know the messaging. They want to know what's the thing that's going to grab somebody's attention. And we do that great. But what they usually need is how to run a meeting, because they don't know anything. They're running at the seat of their pants. They're reacting. They don't know. They don't have any processes in play. And I'll give you a quote here. You don't have to be a big business to act like a big business. Right. Act like a big business. Make sure you have those processes in place, because the way to scale and grow, you should be able to hire 50 new salespeople a week and just do it like that.
And because of the process, kind of like a McDonald's, whoever doesn't like McDonald's, sorry. But the principle of McDonald's, they're able to build templates, or any other company that has a template. Is that kind of what we're talking about?
Yeah, templates, processes, checkpoints. People respect what you inspect. Another tweetable one. People respect what you inspect. So make sure that you have, okay, these are the things that I want to see you do. Okay, of the 5 people that have been hired today, have they gone through the 3 series that you need to do? They welcome, orientation, the this, especially with salespeople. Oh my God, you got to have, you need to be making 100 phone calls a day. Okay, and on average, about 3% of those will be interested and actually take your call and turns into more of a conversation. And then how many of those are converting? And then you give them, here's a commission for doing that.
A friend of mine who's in sales says the same thing. Ramon, I'm a salesperson, but it sounds like the discipline that Ramon, I know I have to do X amount because this percent won't convert, and she says every day I have to do it. If not, then I know that in 3 months, why am I not eating steak or whatever? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? The discipline and process?
Well, I am a vegetarian, so
that was that wasn't intentional.
No, we teach that it's not about doing 4,000 things. Right. It's about doing 12 things 4,000 times. And for anybody that's a master knows that, right? So if you play basketball, how many times you dribble? How many times you go 3 free throws, right? It's not about doing a million different things. And business owners think that they have to do all of these shiny objects, but it's about, we call it the pig-headed discipline and determination, PhD. Okay. Have the PhD to stick to those 12 and just get really great at them. Repetition is the mother of all skill. Repeat until you become a master at it, and that's when your business grows. And then I was just watching Dave Ramsey talk. It took him 25 years to be a success overnight, right? Yeah.
We feel comforted now.
I love that.
And Amanda, anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to share? Anything that you often say that I didn't ask? And if not, it's fine.
I guess if anybody wants a free gift, should I give them a free gift?
Absolutely. So, Amanda, what's a free gift that you can give to someone?
Yes. I just set this up. So you can actually text double sales to 42828, and we'll give you a chapter of our book for free. And it's how to get 9 times the impact from every move you make.
No, that is awesome.
It completely changes people's lives. Noah Kagan, I don't know if you're familiar with AppSumo.
Okay, yes.
OK Dork. He was the 30th employee at Facebook. Okay. Ultimate Sales Machine, that chapter changed his life. And he has it on his list of 10 books that changed my life. And that particular chapter, he tells every entrepreneur, you got to read it. Ken Krogh of Inside Sales, they just raised about $60 million between Salesforce and Microsoft. Nice. He swears by that book.
Wow.
Yeah, Ryan Dice is another one. Okay.
Well, I'm sold already. I mean, so. Yeah. So, again, my name is Ramon Ray with Smart Hustle Magazine and Infusionsoft. One more time, who are you and who do you work for?
Amanda Holmes, CEO of Chet Holmes International.
Awesome. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.